Hi guys, Ethereal Awakening, doing an individual zodiac sign reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check your North Node. All about this resonating with your heart and that being your guide. General tarot readings are kind of a stepping stone for those of us who have, in our lives, we were brought up to always second guess our nature, what our heart's telling us, and then we think it over. And this is a way of coming back into an intuitive fine tuning, because when you look at a reading and its title resonates with you, that's a way of, there's a recognition there. And then you go in and you listen to the message, and maybe some of it resonates, but some of it doesn't. That is your internal, navigation guide, your intuition trying to come out and express itself. And how do we, as habitual human being creatures, learn to master that? Is by just starting off something simple and taking little bites of it, and then when you have mastered a level of intuitive knowing through something as simple as a tarot card reading, a general tarot card reading on YouTube, and you can say in one reading, this part was for me, this part wasn't, or that part triggered me, and now I can see that as something that I need to heal in myself. Now you're stepping up into this level of mastery that really, that's what these tarot card readings are starting to do, is kind of morph into what it feels right for you, using that so that you can master that level and then take that into other aspects of your life. Now you have an intuition that's more keenly perfected, and you can use that not just on tarot card readings on YouTube, but in all other aspects of your life. So without further ado, Virgo, what messages does Spirit have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Virgo. Spirit, what messages do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Virgo. Spirit, what messages do we have for Virgo? All right. Thank you in advance. All right. First two cards are current energy. The Moon. Page of Rods. Heart Space. Five of Rods. And Temperance. Right away when I pulled that out, there's somebody you want to heal a relationship with. Virgo, you this is just so far. And when I pulled out the Five of Rods, it was just kind of blank. And then when Temperance came out with it, you are thinking of somebody that you would like to heal the relationship with. Possible outcome, Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Rods. And underlying energy, King of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles and the Sun. So, for some reason, there might be more than one person. You might be reflecting back on relationships, all kinds, familial, romantic, friend, platonic, otherwise, whatever. Because when I look at the Page of Rods and the Moon, it's like there's something that's motivating you, and there's a fear. There's a fear that's keeping you from taking action with this. And the fear, honestly, when I look at the Page of Rods, who wants to, fearfully take this jump into what's going on in this heart space of wanting to heal some past conflicts with people outside of yourself. When that manifests outward, it's because it's manifested inward first. So this is the energy that's in this underlying energy between the Sun and this this King of Pentacles, Virgo. It's saying the hard work of this Eight of Pentacles, between the happiness and, or between the abundance, providing nature of this king, and then the happiness and fulfillment that is, appreciation and love and abundance on the emotional and spiritual side, is because that's internal work. The eight is inside the two energies. So this is internal work that needs to be done, that will balance those two energies. Your happiness and abundance that you're seeing in this, ethereal kind of way, when you're imagining things, you're imagining them at a different level of acceptance, a different level of comfort. Our thoughts are the life spring of life. Everything that your eyes touch in your day began in a thought. So the thoughts that you have are no less more valid than anyone else's thoughts. But what makes them manifest is that internal work that this is spirit asking you to reflect on. This page of rods, who is so fearful with what he wants to go forward with, the fear comes from having to do some internal work first. Recognizing that the external conflicts that you want to heal will heal. Nothing says that they won't. You have in this possible outcome communications and abundance and fulfillment, happy families, happy abodes, happy career, and all that with it. This is God coming through with your yes, you get what you want in your possible outcome. But what's in your heart space is the Temperance card with this 5 that says, in order to heal the external conflicts, the internal conflicts must be healed first. Be patient. Be patient with yourself. Loving, kind, appreciative. Find the compassion for yourself first. That way, when you go into healing these past relationships, whichever ones they are, romantic, familial, platonic, whatever, you will be successful. 10 of Pentacles, successful. And the messages and the communication will open up for you. The words that you need to speak will just come to you because you will have done this internal work, patience, kind, loving, caring, and appreciative with yourself first. That it has no option but to manifest in what you're seeking to healing these relationships. The internal work for happiness and abundance and manifestation of everything you want is the key. This page does not have to be a page with such fear if you're just taking those first steps with Temperance, saying slow down to being patient with yourself first. So I'm going to pull an advice card from my Alex Gray Chapel of the Sacred Mirrors deck. Spirit, what advice do we have for Virgo? Spirit, what advice do we have for Virgo? Spirit, what advice do we have for Virgo? Woo! And another repeat offender here. Cardiovascular system. I'm going to go ahead and read this whole card this time. Sinoatrial node explodes rhythmically, musically pounding the polarity engine of oxygenation, expanding and contracting the capillary webwork, carrying the breath through our lifeblood to the farthest reaches of the body, filling fingertips and genitalia and returning like a prodigal cell. From artery to vein to aorta to vena cava, through the valves and into the chambers, pulsing into another round of hidden rivers beneath the skin. But violate the membrane, and the spring comes welling out red and hot. Wash my vessels with vitality and longevity. Heart, thou art the symbol of love and abode of the soul. St. Augustine advised us that to open the eye of the heart whereby God may be seen is our life task, reflection of passion. And I did use the word abode in your reading. Tell me that's not a synchronistic thing coming through. The reflection of passion in this card is to remind you that the information that gets passed around in your body through our life springing blood is it's what motivates us. So finding the motivation for you and your connection with spirit is what allows this information flowing from spirit to whoever you want to heal and giving you that sense of abundance and fulfillment and birthright that comes. What you seek is noble, Virgo. just seeking it for yourself first, finding that nobility in your own being and connection with spirit, with God, with universe flow, with source, whatever word you want to put on it, is the key to unlocking that passion and that motivation, and all, and what relationships you want healed will be healed. Heal the one with yourself first. I hope this has helped, Virgo. See you next time.